Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to see the rational numbers. We already seen the rational numbers from Adarsh Agarwal book for grade 8. So now today we are going to see from the Universal Mathematics Prime for the grade 8 book. So both the concept is the same, only there will be some extra questions there or here, and the numbers are going to be different. So like some of them need the direct of the same book, the questions, so that this topic is going to be helpful for them. So I will be doing the exercise from this particular book, that is the Universal Mathematics Prime for grade 8. So now let us see what are the rational numbers. So whenever we have the numbers of this, the form is a by b, where a and b, these are the integers. But here what, b is not equal to 0, because if it is equal to 0 means it is undefined. So they are called rational numbers. Now let us see some of the properties what we are going to see in this chapter. So the properties of addition means, I'm not going to write all for this one. Commutative property of addition, associative means whatever we are going to see, these are all for the addition. So for commutative property of addition, whenever you have the question in this form, a plus b, that will be b plus a. Suppose this is 2 plus 3. So this will be, this is a, this is b. So this will be 3 plus 2. Same for associative property, a plus, here there will be three numbers, b plus c, that is going to be a plus b plus c. Now whenever there is the additive identity, a plus 0 is equal to 0 plus a. So a plus 0 means anything, if I write here 3 plus 0, that is going to be 3. You can also write here like 0 plus 3. You can put here that you can write here is equal to a is equal to 0 plus a. Both is the same. Now we'll see for the properties of the multiplication. So here again, what are the commutative property, associative and multiplicative, this we are going to see with the wherever there is multiplication. So that will be a into b is equal to b into a. So now if we write here 2 into 3, that is going to be 6, and that is going to be 3 into 2, that is also going to be 6. Now for the associative property, a into this, if I am writing it, that means this will be taken together, b into c, that will be a into b into c. And for the multiplicative identity, that is a into 1, that is 1 into a. Suppose I am writing here 3 into 1, that is going to be 3. And that is also going to be, we can write here 1 into 3, both is the same. So if you want here, again you can write here a into this is going to be a is equal to 1 into a. Now let us see here, in the other books like they write exercise and it's written innings in the, so I have also written the same 1.1, and which is from the same book. So write the additive inverse of the following. So whenever we have the additive inverse means what we are going to do, suppose here is negative, so we are going to put it positive. If it was 6 by 13, we could have just changed the sign, that is going to be minus 6 by 13. That is the only thing what we have to do whenever there is an additive inverse. So this is important, additive inverse. So this will be the same, whether the sign is changed, that will be 6 by 13. 31 by 119, this is now actually plus, so it will be minus 31 by 119. So now you know 0 doesn't have any plus or minus, it is going to be 0, so it is going to be 0. Minus 8 is going to be plus 8. See here, when we write a 4 by minus this, we can also write a minus 4 by 25. Why? Because whenever there is plus divided by minus, that also is minus, and minus divided by plus, that also is going to be minus. So both ways we can write it. So this is going to be plus 4 by 25. Now here minus a by b, so that is going to be plus a by b. So we usually don't write plus, so that is going to be a by b. Now here they said verify that minus of minus x is x for, see here, when you put here minus into minus, so whenever there is a bracket means that is a multiplication over here. So minus into minus is going to be plus, so that is going to be x. So you have to see that it is in this form. So this is given, x is minus 2 by 9. So now we are going to put here in this one, we are going to put the value. So now what will we do? We'll put this minus here, this minus is here, And for this x, we are going to put this value minus 2 by 9. So I put it in the bracket so that it's easy for the calculation. So hope this is clear why I put a bracket. And here, when you see minus into minus, that is going to be plus. So here there is minus, and this minus into minus, that is going to be plus. So plus into minus, that is going to be minus. So this is minus 2 by 9, and this is same as this one. So what we can say, that this one is minus 2 by 9. So for this x, you have taken this part, and this is the left hand side, and this is the right hand side. So for this one, you have taken this one. So this is the left hand side, and this is the right hand side. Hope this is clear to you. So this part we have done it here. So what we are going to get here, this is going to be minus. When you solve this one, minus and minus minus becomes plus. Plus minus is going to be minus 2 by 9. And this part you are going to write here minus 2 by 9. So what we can say, LHS is equal to RHS. So this said verify means we can say hence proved. Now look at here again, that is minus of minus x. So here minus, this is also minus, and x value is minus 5 by 13. And this will be, this is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. So when you solve this one, this again minus, and this is minus minus becomes plus, and this is minus. So plus minus is going to be minus 5 by 13, and this is the same. So what we can say, these both sides, the LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. Again for this one, now see here, this is different one, minus of minus x. So that this minus, but x is here positive. And here this thing you are going to write it on the right hand side. So minus and minus becomes plus, and this is 15 by 17. So this is the same. So LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. Now here minus of minus x. This minus, in place of x you are going to write this value 2 by 13. And for this one, you will write the same. So minus and minus becomes plus, so 2 by 13. So plus 2 by 13 is equal to, so LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. So now here they said, find the multiplicative inverse, that was additive, and this is multiplier. So whenever there is a multiplicative, so what we have, see I've just written it here. Suppose it is x, any value, means that is x, so that is going to be 1 by x. So now see here, this is minus, this we are going to consider this as x. So minus 16 by 19. So this is going to be 1 by minus 16 by 19. So now look at here. 1 means it is in, this is the numerator, and this whole part is the denominator. So numerator doesn't change, the denominator will get flip over, means 19 will go in the, so 1 into 19 means that is going to be 19 divided by 16, and this is the minus sign as it is. So the answer is minus 19 by 16. Now for this one, again it is 1 by minus 12. So we can also write this as minus 1 by 12. As I said, plus of this is going to be the same. Anyways you write, that is going to be the same. Now 2 by 9. So 1 by 2 by 9. So this is in the denominator. So this is going to get flip over. 9 will go in the numerator. So 1 into 9 is going to be 9. 9 by 2. Now look at here. 1 by minus 1. So 1 divided by minus, as I said here, this plus. So this is plus divided by this is going to be minus 1. So the answer is minus 1. Now here this is not seen. I'll just write it here. This is minus 1. Okay. So now 5 by minus 8. So 1 divided by 5 by minus 8. So this is going to get flip over. So minus 8 will go here. That will be divided by 5. So this is the answer. Now here they said evaluate the following using distributive property. So now what are you going to do first? We will take this together because this is multiplication, a into b minus, here again this will take together. So now what we are going to do, we are going to multiply this into this, and whenever multiplication means we are going to multiply the denominator as well. So in this one there is minus, so minus 7 by 18. Now here look at here, this is minus into minus is going to be plus, and then you are going to, this is plus over here, 7 3s are 21, and this is going to be 18. So now what you can see, both the, because this is a plus sign, so now this both, we are just going to write it once. But in multiplication, usually we, because this was multiplication, we multiplied ds1. So whenever this plus or minus sign over here, we just write the, if it is the common, denominator is the same, so we just write it once. So minus 7 plus 21. So when you plus 21 minus 7 is going to be 14 by this one. So when you simplify this, when you divide this by 2, so this is going to be 2 sevens are 2 nines are. So answer is 7 by 9. Now look at here. Now this part we are going to take separately and this part we are going to take separately. So again what minus and minus becomes plus first. This into this is going to be 8. 7 nines are 62. So this is done. This is the plus sign over here. Again here minus and minus becomes plus. 4 threes are 12 and 9 fives are 45. So now what you can see, this is written here. Now you can see the denominators are different. So you have to take the LCM of that. So when you take the LCM, you can just have a look at it. 63 and 45. You can just, you know how to do the LCM. Most of them know. If you don't know, you can just have it. It is 3, whatever the factors we get here. Always for LCM, we have to go with the lowest number. We cannot jump over to the highest number. So this is not possible with 2, so we'll go with 3 and so on. So LCM is 315. So what you are going to write here, first always whenever the LCM is, we'll balance the denominator, we'll make it to 315. So 63 we already have it. So into 5. So this is multiplied by 5 means this also should be multiplied by 5. Now here this is 45. It should be multiplied by 7 means this also should be multiplied by 7. So 40 by 315, 84 by 315. Now the denominators are same, so you are going to write it once. You are going to add this one, so that is going to be 124 by 315. So this is the answer. Now look at this one. We'll do this separate, 3 separately. So now this is multiplication. So 24 multiply, this will be divided by 80. So this is negative sign. Now we are going to write here 21 divided by 72, but there is a negative sign, so we are going to write the negative separately. Then the outside sign, let us keep as it is, 12 over 40, but then there is a negative sign, so don't forget the negative sign. If you forget the negative sign, everything is going to be wrong. So now first thing what we are going to do, this will write same, negative and negative becomes positive, and this will be same, negative and this will be positive, negative is going to be negative. So now you can see again here the denominators are different. So again here we are going to take the LCM. Always start with the lowest number. Here it is possible by 2. So here you, okay, now instead of writing here, because now the answer is going to be the same, there is slight error over here. This will be this one, right? Because now we, if we follow the rule, just let me change over here. So answer is going to be 720 itself. But now, because now this is 9, so we will go for here 3 3s are 9. Just let me change this one. And this will be 5 5. So again 3 1s are 3. 5 5. And then we are going to go for 5 1s are. Okay. So here what will be that? 4 times 2 we are already written. 3 into 5. So it is 720 only. Only the thing is, when we follow the rule, we cannot jump over to the biggest number. So now you can have a look at this one. That is 720. So now this 80 into 9, 72 into 10 and 40 into this one. The same thing you are going to go, because this is by 9. Same the changes in the numerator. So when you multiply this, you get this one. So now here what you can do, one of the shortcut is, now we can directly cancel over here 216, because this is plus. So divided by 720 and this is minus. So this can be cancelled out. And so what remains is 210 by 720. Others you can also do like this, the numerator together, 216 plus 210 minus 216 divided by 720. and then later on cut this and this, so the remains is this one. So that thing also you can do it. So now when you cancel out this one, so it will be 3 sevens are and 3 24s are. So the answer is 7 by 24. Now there's said here, write the rational number which is its own additive inverse. So additive inverse, which is that natural number. So it has the, as we have seen, that is 0. The rational number or numbers which is its own multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse means if we are writing a 1, so that is going to be 1 divided by reciprocal of that 1 is going to be 1. If we are writing a minus 1, if we take the reciprocal of 1 divided by minus 1, because we have reciprocal of it, that is going to be minus 1. So which are the two numbers? 1 and minus 1. Own multiplicative inverse. Hope you got this one. The rational number that does not have a reciprocal. This does not have a reciprocal. That is going to be 0. Verify the following and name the property used in each case. So now this is given. So what are we going to do? First we'll write the same thing I have written over here. Then I try to simplify it. 2 ones are 2, 8s are. So remaining here is minus 11 by 40. And here when you do the right hand side, because this is equal to, again this is simplified. So here again remains is minus 11 by 40. So what we can see here, both the sides are same. So we can say they have said verify means, so we can say therefore this is equal to this one. So now what is that? Whenever this is equal to this, we have seen in the start that I have given you the properties. Suppose we consider this A into B. So can you see now this and this are the same. So this is going to be A into this is A. So what is that? That is commutative property. So this is commutative property of multiplication. Now see here, 7 by 9 into 1 is 7 by 9. So same thing I have written over here. So now this we can write here, multiplied by 1 means 7 by 9 is equal to 7 by 9. Means both the sides are same, LHS is equal to RHS. So what we can say, this is equal to this one. So this is written. So now what you can see, here it is A1 is equal to A. So which is that? Multiplicative, that is identity. So that is whenever there is identity, this will be 1 into this anything multiplied by 1. Now here the same thing is written. Let us solve this part. So minus 18 by 55. Again this is minus 18 by 55. Both the places same. So that means this is equal to this one. So this is written here. So now again what is this? A into B is equal to B into A. So that is commutative property. Because they are said state the property, so we have to write what the property is. Now here, same thing is here. Then I have simplified this one. 3 ones are 3 3s are. You can have a look at it. So because now see here, this is A into B into C. So this is also multiplication. So I can cut it directly over here. So here 7 and 7 goes out. So now what remains here? See the negative sign. Negative 1 by this will be 9. Again here I can cut. 7 and 7 goes. So here will be 4 ones are 4 3s are. Again here is the negative sign. So negative 1 over 9. So both the places same. That means it says that this is equal to this. This is what I have written over here. So now what you can see, A into B into C. So this is going to be A into B into C. So what is that? Associative property. You can have a look at the properties. Now here same thing is written here. Then I have simplified this one. So now what remains here? This is also negative. Divided by negative means negative divided by negative, that is going to be positive. So this is going to be just 1. And this is also 1. The right hand side is 1. So now what you can say, this is equal to this one. So now 1, where do we get 1? So now see here, this is A by B and this is B by A. So when you cancel out this one, so this is going to be 1, that is multiplicative inverse. Now again this is a long expression, but you don't have to be scared with this. Same thing, first thing I have written this whole part over here, and then because of the brackets I can divide it into separately and then do it. First I'll do this one. So that is going to be minus, minus is going to be plus, and this is going to be 8 divided by 45. So this is here. Again here what I can do, I can simplify for this one. So this is going to be plus 8 divided by this 21 plus. And here now, this I will write it as it is. And now, because this is a square bracket, let me solve this first. So now what I can see here, this is minus 1 by 5 here, plus minus is minus over here, 3 by 7. So let me keep in the bracket, because what we can see, the denominators are different and here is minus sign. If it was multiplication, then we could have opened the brackets, that was not a problem. But here is negative sign, either positive or negative sign for this one. So we have to keep still in the bracket. So this is the same, this is the same. Now you can see the denominators are different. Let us make the denominators same. So the LCM is 35. So here will be 7. So this also will be 7. 7 5s are. So this also is going to be 5. So this is the same. This is the same. So now what we can see, minus 7 minus 15 by 35. Now let us write the same. So minus 7 minus 15 means this is whenever we have to add it. Well, in multiplication it becomes positive, but now this number should be added, but the minus sign remains as it is. So now what we can see here, now this and this part let us keep separately. So now this is plus. So the denominator is different, so let us take the LCM. So now when we take the LCM as 45 and 21, you can have a look, check and see what is this. That comes to 315. So 45 into 7, so this also should be 7. 21 into 15, that is 315. So this also should be 15. And here is multiplication. So we can just, the denominators different can be okay. So when you multiply this into this are plus, minus becomes plus. So this is going to be 176. And when you multiply this one, it is going to be 315. So now 56 divided by 315, 120 divided by 315, and this let us keep as it is. Now you are going to add, so that will be 176, and this will be only ones. So now you can see both the places are same, where the values are same. So that means this is equal to this one, the whole expression you are going to write it. And now you know this is the distributive property. So now let us go for the next one. So we have to simplify this one. So now let us take this separate. First now let us write this thing. I have written the same over here. First thing, let me separate this one. We have to simplify this one and then this one. So now what I can do, 4 ones are, 4 twos are. So this is going to be minus 6 over 5. Now I can also write one step if you want, minus 6 over 5 plus, and let me solve this bracket here. So if you are getting confused, we can do that way. So here 8 ones are and 8 twos are. So this is going to be minus 14 over 25. So now you can do one thing, you can write this step, and then you can get plus minus is minus 14 by 25, or you can directly write this step, it's up to you. So now what you can see, the denominators are different because here is minus. So the LCM is going to be 25. So this is what I have written here. This is going to be the same, 25 into 1. So this will be minus 30 divided by 25. So now this together. So now here minus 30 minus means, as I told you earlier, this should be added, but the minus sign should be the same. So it is going to be 44 by 25. So this is the answer. So now again this is written over here. Now what you can do, the step, you can take this one, this and this one separately. So now because this is multiplication, we can make it 2 threes are, 3 ones are, 3 threes are. So this will be 1 by 9 plus. Now this is not done. Now look at this problem. So it is 3 by 4 divided by 12 by 15. So this is the left hand side, this is the right hand side. So always whenever there is a division sign over here, the left hand side is going to be the same, but this we have to make it to multiplication. So this will get flip over. So this is going to be 5 by 12. This is minus, so this also minus. Now let us go in the brackets here first. So this will be 1 by 4, this minus minus, and let us solve this bracket first. So this is multiplication, so 2 ones are, 2 twos are. So that is going to be 1 by 6. So now this we'll write as it is. 3 ones are 3 fours are, because this is multiplication, so it is going to be 5 over 16. So this is 5 over 16. This is the same. Now here the denominators are different. This is a minus sign. So here when you take 4 and 6, this one, the LCM of this one, this is going to be 12. This is what I have written over here. Same. So now what will be 3 minus 2 over 12. So here the same. Now let us remove the bracket. So this is going to be 1 over 12. So now we can see here, because this is plus and minus sign, so the denominators are different. So let us take the LCM of this one, 9, 16 and 12. You can look, check with the LCM later. The LCM is 144. So here 9 16s are, if you don't know what will be here, what will you do? Now you know the LCM is 144. So what will you do? You will divide by 9 and see 9 ones are 9 and this is 54. So 9 6 are 54. So that means you are going to multiply by 16. Again here 16 9s are here, 12 12s are this one. So same thing over here. So this is going to be 16 over 144, 45 over 144, 12 over 144. So these the signs are going to be the same. So now this everywhere you can see 144. So you are going to write it only once. You are going to write this thing over here. So when you add and subtract minus from there, you get 49 over 144. Now look at here. Same thing over here. So now what you can see here, this separate, and this separate. So now the multiplication means you can make it to the lowest term. So 4 ones are 4 twos are. So here will be minus 2. See, because this is minus and here is going to be 5. Now here again you can do one thing. You can write your minus. Why? Because now again here is minus. So now think of this one minus. 2 ones are 2 fours are. This 5 and 5 gets cancelled. So that is going to be 1 by 4. So now later here again you will do one thing. You can also do minus here. Again 3 ones are 3 threes are, 2 ones are 2 fours are. And here what happens? Minus and minus becomes plus here. So what remains is 1 by 12. So you can add this step if you want. It's up to you. So this is minus 2 by 3. Minus and minus becomes plus. So this is plus. So this is 1 by 4. And this is just minus. And this is 1 by 12. Hope that is clear to you. So now you can see the denominators are different because here is plus and minus here. So the LCM is 60. You can just check with this one. So now what will you need here? Here you will need extra 12. So if you don't know, again you can do 60 divided by 5. So you know 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So it should be multiplied by 12. This here again you can do 60 divided by 4. So that is going to be multiplied by 15 and here by 5. So here the same. So this is going to be minus 24 over 60, 15 over 60, 5 over 60. So now these are the same. So what will you do? When you solve this one, you get minus 14 over 60. So you can simplify this, you can divide it by 2. So that is going to be 7 over 30. So this is minus 7 over 30. So by this one I have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get a notification of the other parts. Thank you.